The topic of this video is adding and subtracting radicals. Note, we will limit our discussion to adding and subtracting square roots. Adding and subtracting radicals is a lot like adding and subtracting variable expressions. You can only combine likes. For example, we know that 2x plus 3x equals 5x. And we know that 7x minus x equals 6x. Similarly, 2 radical 7 plus 3 radical 7 equals 5 radical 7. And 7 radical 2w minus radical 2w equals 6 radical 2w. From this, we can infer a definition. If two radicals are of the same type, both square roots, for example, and have the same expression underneath, called the radicand, then they are called like radicals. Tip: always simplify radicals if possible before determining if they are like radicals. Alright, so there's one more thing I'd like to say before I end this video. I want you to notice how very similar these two statements are. 2x plus 3x equals 5x. 2 root 7 plus 3 root 7 equals 5 root 7. In fact, the only difference between these two things is that the x has been replaced with a root 7. So the advice I have for you is this. Think of radicals like variables. They get treated the same way. If 2x plus 3x equals 5x, then it must be true that 2 root 7 plus 3 root 7 equals 5 root 7. And we know that in this equation, 7x minus x equals 6, there's a hidden coefficient number in front of the x of 1. So really this is saying 7x minus 1x equals 6x. This makes sense to us. Let's apply this idea to this statement. 7 times the radical minus 1 of that radical leaves 6 of the same radical. When combining like radicals, keep the radical the same, add or subtract the coefficients in front of them.